Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be covering a video on Title Update 5 and a few updates they talked about in the state of the game. I'm going to get right into it and tell you guys so you guys don't have to wait. First off is the exotic holster bug, where people were taking the exotic holster talent apparently off other gear and putting on other holsters. I did not know this was a thing, honestly, but that's being fixed, so if you guys did do that, it's going to be fixed and you won't be able to do it anymore, and that pretty much the exotic holster is going to be lost and you'll have to refarm and get it again. Due to the fact that it will delete your holster and you'll no longer get it back, but the other gear will be converted back to its original state. The next thing is the 150 rounds, or 100 round plus special weapon, or the ammunition you were getting for your grenade launcher, your crossbow, minigun, stuff like that. You will no longer be able to get tons and tons of ammunition in the raid or whenever you were doing it. That's going to be patched soon, so you won't be able to do that anymore, and you're gonna have to go into certain things just the normal way and have to use the special ammunition you have and have to run through those areas, and that's going to be fixed. Next is Cassie Mendoza. She will be selling 500 gear score and exotic weapons or gear in the future. I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing it's mostly going to be probably just weapons and stuff, due to the fact some items are a little bit difficult to get if they're gear because you have to do certain things for them, but we'll just have to see. But it's nice to see that she'll be selling 500 gear score items at least, because usually I don't go there unless she has some kind of named weapon, and I've bought like most of those, I think, and some of them aren't really that crazy, but they are cool to have if you like having some of the named weapons and having some of the cool skins on them. In this update, some of them you could see there on the screen for a second, they did actually have to fix them because they weren't showing up. But next is going to be the crafting. You can now craft replica items that are going to be 500 gear score. This is something I've been looking forward to for a very, very long time, due to the fact that I got all these blueprints, and you guys are probably thinking the same way. These guns, these gear, all this stuff, and you look at it and you don't really use it due to the fact that it's not 500, it's only 490 max, and you might even have something better that's 500. You're like, oh, it has these stats on it, but it's a higher gear score, and it might have one tiny difference, and you don't really use it. You also will be able to go to the recalibration station and re-roll some of these items. If you go into the recalibration station now with a gun, a replica gun, you can go there. You cannot use it at all. You can't use it. You can't roll it on anything. It's just stuck. So you're stuck with the talents. But next is going to be flashlights. Yeah, they showed off flashlights and State of the Game, and I don't know if it's for ARs, but they did show it on a pistol, so you guys will actually be going to dark areas and be able to check out some of those, I guess, really cool dark spots and actually be able to see them due to the fact that there's flashlights. We haven't had anything like this in the game before, so it's really cool to see that they're actually adding an attachment to something instead of just giving us the normal attachment, so maybe they might add more stuff in the future for our gun and stuff like that, and it's kind of be really cool to see what direction they're going in. Next is going to be the two new weapons, and that's going to be the Stoner Assault Rifle, or LMG, my bad, and that's also going to be the new Carbine 7. If you recognize the Stoner LMG, you will probably recognize it from Black Ops 1. That's mostly why I recognized it from, but this is more of a modern, I guess, look to it, the more futuristic, that's up to date instead of the older version. Or you might recognize it from Ghost Recon Wildlands, which was just shown right there. But that's going to be about it for those two weapons. They're really cool. They're adding stuff. I wish it was an assault rifle, but it's not. So it's a semi-automatic and an LMG, but it's still cool to see they're adding high-end weapons and stuff like that. And they did say that they're going to have talents for them, but I'm not sure what talent. I think they're going to be new, probably to those weapons, or maybe just in general. You probably be able to put those on other guns. So it's cool to see that they're adding new weapons, kind of like how the G36, the Golden Rhino, the Urban MDR, all that stuff was added back in Division 1 when they had, I think it was patch 1.3 or 1.4. They added in those weapons. I don't know the correct date they added those in, but hopefully they add more assault rifles and SMGs, stuff like that, just a large variety of weapons. That's the kind of stuff that I think that will probably keep a little bit of players on this game if they keep adding in new content over and over and over, even if it's something like a new gun, new gear piece, just a new mission, something. Long as they give us new content, it's something to look forward to and something to test out and use, kind of like how they added the gunner. And hopefully they just keep adding in new stuff over DLCs of the game, which they obviously probably will. But next is the most exciting, at least for me, which I thought was really cool, is going to be the new exotics. And that's going to be the Diamondback lever action and the new gloves that are obviously from the Black Tusk. Apparently these are some kind of skill build gloves that you'll actually be able to use, and they kind of make a hybrid of skill build and DPS or something like that. I haven't really looked too much in detail in it. But also that's the new rifle or lever action. I'm not sure when we're going to get that or how you're going to be able to unlock it. But that's just a few things I want to let you guys know, and a few changes they did make. But thank you guys all for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.